Hello you! So today we're going to be talking more about Power Ranger toy news, and I'm really close to the camera because I like this shot and this shot's going to stay, and it's so bright in my face. There's a big ring light. So today we're going to be talking about the Power Ranger Megazord news, and I've been kind of holding out before talking about this because I know that we were going to get individual images, or we're going to get them together, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. So now we're going to be talking about it. But before we begin the video, if you want to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as click the notification bell, because you'll be notified when more videos drops, and you know, you get more close-up of my face. Okay, so this came from Gizmondo, so link is in the description if you want to go see pictures of it yourself. So this is going to be a kind of look at it. Now, I briefly looked over it, but I kind of really want to give my thoughts. Oh god, it's going to be so cool. So first of all, we found out that there are going to be individual Zords. So we have the Cheetah, the Rabbit, and then the, well, I'm going to call British Gorilla. He looks kind of cool. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at... I'm going to save the gorilla for last because he is by far the coolest. Having a look at the Cheetah, he looks kind of cool. We're looking at him in his Megazord mode, and yeah, I've got to admit, I think there are some things that need to be painted on this, I think, especially as we zoom in. I think mainly just above his hand. So obviously Bandai, obviously Hasbro aren't really doing there much with that one. So again, if you want to customize it, again, I don't think you should, but you can do. But from what it looks like, there are quite a lot of details that they kind of missed, but I don't know if they've done this one on the Japanese one. So it would be interesting to see. I know that they're very different looking for what they are. So I've got to admit, yeah, I just kind of noticed, like, when you zoom all the way into his head, when you zoom all the way into his head, it looks like he's got massive bushy eyebrows. Like, they've gone, how do we do this? Just put bushy eyebrows on him. So yeah, you can see there's quite a lot of detail on it, which looks absolutely fine. But again, they've kind of missed a few things out. It looks like the sword can swivel around as well. That's just by looking at it. I kind of think this looks exactly like the Japanese one. We're still talking about the Red Ranger Cheetah mode Zord. It looks very... Maybe the face has changed slightly, but it looks kind of cool. Like, the legs are quite thin. Like, it feels like... But they look really kind of paper thin. That's really weird. I thought they'd have a bit kind of more chunkiness to them. The rest of the part looks absolutely fine. There's gold just underneath the kind of, I'm going to say windscreen. That looks like the Batmobile a little bit. But I do like some of the gold that you can see. That does look kind of awesome. So looking at the last part of the red, like the Cheetah one, where it's in like proper car mode, that looks kind of awesome. I'm getting a Knight Rider feel. Like, that's right, Red Ranger. We've got to make sure that the other Rangers are absolutely fine. We've got to go help them. You can see that they have put some detail in it along the side with the silver, the blacks and the reds, the golds, and then it's just, for some strange reason, the Cheetah head looks really kind of weird. I think that's just me though, but it does look kind of cool. I do kind of like it. Looking at the Rabbit, I've got to admit, I prefer the Japanese one over this one, because to me it looks like a proper rabbit. This one is, this one looks like have you ever seen, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a clip, but it reminds me of, like, when, like, say, American animation companies kind of take the piss out of stuff, and just, like, you know, the rabbit's meant to be cute hopping along, and this one's like, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to destroy everyone. Yeah, pet me, I am robot, I am rabbit, you will love me. It doesn't look anything like what it's meant to be on the Japanese one, so not unless they've redesigned the Megazords or something like that, but this one looks kind of, it's even got cannons out the front, so generally not okay with it, but also it has part of the Megazord, I think the head. When it's in, it looks like a wasp. Don't know why, it looks like a wasp to me. But I've got to admit, I do like it looks like there's kind of more detail on this one than the Red Ranger one. So when you got the blades, you got the yellow tip, and then you've got the helmet. So this one looks very mech-like. This one looks like more of a mech than what it's meant to be. Now, my favorite one. Oh, it's the Gorilla Zord. Oh, it's the Gorilla Zord. What's going on with this one? Why am I so excited? Why am I doing the voice? So we're going to talk about the car mode. It's truck mode. Now, it looks okay. Very similar, not to the Japanese one, which is okay, because obviously the same sort of thing. It's got like a heliport on top of it. I don't know why. But I've got to admit, I do kind of like it, especially with like the logo of the Go Busters. I think that looks really cool. I love the fact that like, the cheetah and rabbit are looking straight on, and the gorilla's like going, "What you looking at?" So yeah, you can see it. The gold piping is great, but when I saw it in kind of gorilla mode, generally thought it had a mustache. Generally thought you could put a top hat on that bad boy and it would look absolutely fine the way it is. It doesn't look anything like what I would expect it to be, but again, I'm not really complaining. I think it looks kind of okay. It looks very kind of, yeah, I have a mustache. It's like, I have a mustache, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows about it. I am the English Gorilla Megazord. But yeah, I think this one looks awesome. I think you've got the gold, the trim on it. It looks absolutely fine. It's just that mustache. Once you have seen it, you can't unsee it. So once you've seen this, yeah, let's see if we can get 300 likes for the gorilla. I know I'm going to be donating my like. Are you going to be donating your like to this video for the show your love for the gorilla with his mustache? Are you? Then show some love. But yeah, it looks kind of awesome. There's one more. They showed the Gold Ranger Zord, which I was very kind of surprised at. And it's a crane. It looks cool, actually. It does remind me very similar to what we've just had in Lupin versus Pat Ranger. I do like it. I know this one turns into a beetle. I've seen the photo where it turns into a beetle. I like, to be honest, I really like the paintwork. I think the gold, the grey, black and blue on, is there a bit of white? It looks like there's a bit of white, but I think that looks kind of cool. I know there's a picture somewhere of it, so I'll put it on screen. It looks cool as a beetle. I just kind of really wish we got more. I'd like to see more. Okay, so you might be wondering, okay, so we've seen the Zords. They look cool. What is more information can we see from Gizmondo? Let's kind of sum it all up, so let's have a look. Arriving in fall 2019, the new Zords fit into two categories. 3 of them are dual converting Zords that can transform between vehicle and animal modes, while 2 are triple changing Zords with vehicle, animal and individual robotic modes of their own. Let's kick off with the 3 dual changing Zords, which will retail at $25 a piece. The Blue Ranger's Beast Wheel Zord can turn into both the mechanized gorilla and wheeler, so I'm guessing that's the truck, because I don't think it's going to turn into a wheel. While the Yellow Beast Chopper transforms between a jackrabbit and, you guessed it, an attack helicopter. Yay! We like our helicopters. They're being joined by the mysterious Beast Jet Zord, which can switch between Scarab and Jet mode, so plane, beetle, crane. That's pretty cool. So it doesn't say anything about the Red Ranger one, but I'm going to do your kind of press one. So Red Ranger will take the spotlight, which will turn from car Cheetah to Megazord, and will come with sword because its spoiler stroke tail turns into one, something like that. So yeah, I'm kind of glad. Does it say anything else? It just says, ahead of the New York Toy Fair, the company have been revealing its plans for the Rangerverse for toys in bits and parts, from roleplay accessories to action figures, but IO9 can now exclusively reveal what is sure to be one of the highlights of the first wave of Beast Morphers merchandise. The transforming Zords you'll be able to collect from the mightiest weapon in the Beast Morpher team's arsenal, the Beast X Megazord and Beast X Ultrazord, which we've seen previously. Arriving in fall 2000, yeah, so we've just really talked about that. So, to be fair, when I saw the Megazord, I generally really liked it. I think it looks a lot thinner than its Japanese counterpart, but I'm kind of glad that we're getting something different like this. So yeah, I generally thought this was kind of cool. We've got something to be excited about. We've seen the Zords, we've seen what's coming out, we've seen the price. Gotta admit, the price isn't too bad, but if this is for each one, it's going to be expensive, not going to lie. And over here in the UK, it's going to be around about probably £30 per one. Good old conversion rate. So, yeah, there is not really much kind of to talk about now. We've seen the new Zords. Oh, tell a lie. There is. And it is the Red Dragon Thunder Zord, which is the Playschool set. I have got to admit, I generally think that this is really cool. I generally like this, and I think this is going to retail at $29.99 as well. That's in dollars. Oh, it looks kind of awesome. I originally thought of the Welsh Dragon when I first saw it, but you get a armored Red Ranger. Why can't it be a normal Red Ranger? I really don't know. I just think it looks kind of awesome, to be fair. It has like missiles. Has missiles on the side, because when you push the button, nothing says dragon, then firing the missiles. But yeah, I generally think it looks kind of cool. Red Ranger goes into the back, and he kind of powers up. So I wonder if there's going to be lights and sounds. So I think it'd be kind of cool when you put in Jason and you're just like, Red Dragon Thunder Zord, or whatever they put in, or I want it to roar like the Sentai or the Power Ranger TV show. I think that would be cool. But I gotta admit, I do like the dragon. I mean, just the detail alone. Like, you've got why has it got piping around it? I don't know. But I really like the red, green, silver. One thing I would say is, if you're going to release this, paint the back of it, the foot. There's no silver, so paint that silver and release it. You know, you've gone all over the place. Do it. And it's also got translucent see-through wings. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. I think it's cool. I generally think that this is going to be good. It looks like Playschool are getting amazing stuff. I'm just seeing if I've missed anything else out. No, yeah. So far, everything that we've seen is looking good. It's coming out soon, so we're going to see it kind of soon, so we're going to see it. So yeah, I can't wait to get it and review it. So Rangers, I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts on this? What do you like about this? Do you like what we've seen? Do you like the pictures? Or are you going to pass on all the Zords? Just stick with the figures? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and consider subscribing. Check out all the other videos on the channel. If you want to help out on Patreon, links in the description down below. And also, why not click that notification bell to be notified? There'll be more videos when dropping. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.